Hello everyone and welcome to NEET Mentor. This video is very important for all the candidates who are going to go for NEET PG this year or next year. Okay, I will talk about new NMC guideline. On the NMC website, there is a new guideline published. Okay, and that guideline is very important because it is talking about 50% of the seats in private or deemed university will be converted into government seats. The seat won't be converted in government seat, but the tuition fee for those seats will be same as the tuition fee of government seat in particular state. Okay, and I will talk about the benefits and drawback of this new guideline. The guideline, when it's going to be get implemented, it's not sure, but it's let's talk about multiple points, and they have mentioned around 25 points in the guidelines. I am going to talk about its benefit and drawback and how it will impact the candidates. Okay, so 50% seat in private and deemed medical colleges to be reduced. The tuition fee of 50% seat in every private and every deemed university to be reduced at par with the government tuition fee in the state. Suppose that college is located, any deemed university is located in Maharashtra. So whatever the tuition fee for a government college in Maharashtra, 50% seats of that deemed university will be having the same tuition fee as the government medical college tuition fee in Maharashtra. So let's take a look at the history of this guideline, how it traveled and how it reached to this point. On 25th May of 2021, a draft were published on NMC website for public comments, and they received 1800 plus responses from different institutions. Okay, and after those responses, the committee had a discussion and they finalized with this current guideline. So there are 25 points mentioned in the guideline in order to decide the tuition fee of a private college or deemed university. Private college is based on, or any deemed university is based on, no profit no loss policy. These are some of the benefit, but before that, let's talk about how what impact might be created once the 50% of the seats, okay, 50% of the seats will be converted into government seat. Number of government seat will be increased immensely. Okay, because all the private colleges will be having so much of seats, and 50% of it is so much. Okay, so those candidates who are having good merit is very good news for them. This slide is talking about the merit in this, or like benefit of this NMC guideline. So more seats will be available in government fee. That's the first benefit. And meritorious candidate will have a better opportunity to study in government colleges or in a college with government fee. Okay, there are private colleges in Andhra Pradesh or in every state. In every state, you see there are very good colleges and poor colleges. When I say poor colleges, it's based on their academics, faculty, patient flow, and all such things. Okay, so low grade private colleges will also get a better patient flow. How it will get better patient flow? 50% of seats are getting converted into government seats. Then for those seats, in order to take admission in those seats, the candidate will have to have a higher merit. Since the merit of the candidate in the college is increasing, definitely the patient flow, okay, will increase in those colleges. Take an example of like a new college in Uttar Pradesh, where the patient flow is not very good, and candidate will think twice before taking admission in that college. Since 50% of the seats are converted into government college, so their patient flow and the quality will increase, will be equivalent as a government medical college for 50% of the seat. Okay, so the low grade private medical college will improve its quality. And now private college government private college private medical college will improve its quality drastically. So okay, improvement in the patient flow. And talking about private medical college in Guj state like Gujarat or Maharashtra, okay, they will get the candidates from the closed state will get more benefit. Okay, because the number of seats will be increasing in government fee, and more candidates from that state will get benefit. So there are two things. So those 50% seats where the tuition fee is converted into government college tuition fee, how they are gonna allow those seats, whether they are going to allow it to all candidates from all over India, or they will be allowing admission in 50% converted seats to only those candidates who are belonging to particular state. So the time will tell how they are going to organize it. Based on both the decision, the candidates will either get benefit, or other state candidate will also get benefit. Hidden fee will be removed. So the guideline has mentioned the points to grab the hidden fee, and hostel fee may also be removed, will be reduced, because the hostel fee guidelines is also there. I will talk about it in the further slides. Let's talk about the drawback, some of the drawback of this guideline. Fee of the remaining 50% seat will be increased. See, the college has to work on no profit, no loss. Okay, if you reduce the tuition fee of 50% seats, then the income incurred by 100% tuition fee based on the earlier tuition fee, and now the income will be based on the 50% of. So the income from the tuition fee is reduced to 50%. So how the college is going to manage it? In order to manage that, the college may need to increase the tuition fee for remaining 50% seats. Okay, because no loss, and due to that, since we are able to see now low budget private medical colleges in Andhra Pradesh, in Karnataka, in Bihar state, in Madhya Pradesh. But if that happens, then low budget private college will be gone, since they will be increasing the tuition fee. I can't tell you right now how much tuition fee they might have to increase in order to balance out their balance sheet, profit loss statement. Okay. Another drawback is less opportunity for average candidates. Those candidates who are like having top merit, they will definitely get benefited, and who are having like a mediocre merit, they will also get benefited, because more seats will be available in government fee. But those candidates who got average merit or low merit, both will be considered as same, because suddenly your tuition fee for the private college is getting so high. Right now you can get in 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs per year, but after increment of the tuition fee, if they increase by like 50%, you will get no college in less than 20 lakhs per year. So those candidates who come from like not very sound economic financial background, they will be facing difficulty in joining the private medical colleges. Now let's talk about the different important points from the new guideline. So I have collated some of the points, and I will discussing it with you. First point, they mentioned there is no capitation in the admission in private medical college. You don't have to pay any kind of donation or capitation amount. Second, the private college or deemed university is based on not for profit policy. Operation cost to be the basis of a fee determination, means operation cost will include like salary of the faculties, teaching faculty or non-teaching faculty, expenses on administration services, maintenance cost of laboratories and other infrastructure and equipments, books, libraries, infrastructure facilities, rent of the land, and other things. So operational cost will be the basis of the fee determination. So 25 points they have published in the guideline is just to how and what are the points to be considered while deciding the fee structure. New college, how they are going to decide the fee structure for new college? It will be based on the fee of the recently established college. So the recently established college will be considered as the basis for the determination of the fee in newly established college. Okay, fee to be fixed for 3 years block or like year to year basis, and 5% increment may be available. 5% increment may be seen somewhere to cover up the dearness. Next point, hospital expense should not be considered in computing the cost for providing medical education. Uh, Along with the along with medical colleges, there are hospitals as well. So whatever expense that they incur on running a hospital, it should not be considered in computing the cost for providing medical education. So the balance, it will be separate for running hospital and it will be separate for medical education, because the medical hospital will have their own cost, but they will have their own income as well. Seventh point, salary of teaching staff and non-teaching staff should be taken into the consideration for the purpose of fee determination. Development fee, in some of the colleges, they charge development fee for meeting the development expenditure for growth and expansion of the colleges. In case of newly opened college, since they keep some target to develop the infrastructure or other facilities in the college or hospital, so they will charge some development fee also from the candidates for some time of period, like for 5 years or something, in order to meet the target, and they have to show that this much of development they have made in particular duration. Other points like security deposit to be paid. Some of the colleges, you take example of Uttar Pradesh, they ask 5 lakhs of security deposit, which should be paid in the first year. Why they ask? Because in case some loss incurred in laboratories or like equipments or anything, then they will cover that loss through that security deposit. But the amount of the security deposit should not be exorbitant, it should not be very high. So it can be up to 50 to 1 lakhs, so that amount will be decided. Now coming to the hostel rent. So hostel rent should be based on the municipal rental value. If the hospital is medical college is located in peripheral areas, so the hostel fee should be lesser there, and if it's located in main city, then based on the municipal rental value, the hostel fee should be decided. A hostel mess fee and transportation fee, these are optional. The student who do not use these should not be charged for these. We see in the state of UP and Bihar that the hostel fee and transportation fee, mess charge, everything is mandatory, but it should not be mandatory, it should be optional. So these all guidelines looks very very good and sounds very good, but how much they will able to implement, that only time will tell, because on the paper you see all the government policies and guidelines will be very sophisticated, but on the practical ground, when they start implementing, it won't be 100% implemented. There will be so many if and buts. Okay, so only time will tell how. So we will see in the recent future when they are going to implement this guideline, whether from 2022, but definitely for 2021 session is not going to get implemented, but we can see some changes for next session, that 2022, and it will be interesting thing to know how much they are going to implement it, because they have promised very good thing as per the guideline, and it will be beneficial for the candidates, and how much hold they can put on hidden fee, on hostel fee, and other security deposit, and how much hold they can put on the increment in the tuition fee, because you see in the state like Rajasthan, the tuition fee is very high. So how they are justifying it? It should be also be crabbed, and should be put in particular category only. No, should not be applying for meritorious candidate, that they also need to pay so much of high tuition fee. At the same time, in Karnataka, tuition fee is less. So that's also question why the tuition fee is having so much gap in the state of Karnataka and state of Rajasthan. Okay, so there are many points that can be. So if you have some genuine points, you can put your views in the comment section. Okay, so that somehow it will reach to the authorities also, and they should consider that as well. Okay, so thanks for watching and have a nice day. This is just my from my side, this is just a attempt to explain you all these things in a neat and clean way and in simple words. So thanks for watching again.